This third movie I'm going to recommend to you for my Under the Radar horror movie series is a movie I saw way back when in an old theater in Iowa City, Iowa. It was in the old Capitol Mall. And I remember this movie very fondly because I had no idea what to expect going into it. I saw it with my family. All I knew was it was a horror movie. We get into the theater, and it's this French independent horror movie. We didn't even know it was going to be dubbed, and we were totally thrown off guard. But what we got in the end was a complete just beauty of a horror movie. Just so surprising, and it takes so many chances, and an insanely awesome plot twist at the end. It's just, I love this movie so much, and it has a really special place in my heart. It's a movie called High Tension. So to give you some background on this movie is directed by Alexander Aja, and it is set in France, and everything is in French, and it's dubbed. Now, at times, the dubbing is really bad, but it doesn't take away from the movie that much. You can get through it. I think the story of it shines a lot here, and you really just kind of get used to the dubbing. But anyways, to give you a plot synopsis of it, it's about a girl who brings her friend to her home out in the countryside of France, and they're studying for an exam that they have to take either the next day or sometime in the next week or something like that. And in the middle of the night, a guy comes and brutally murders the family that is living there, and captures the daughter that lives there. And Marie, who's the friend that the daughter brought, is basically trapped in the truck and has to figure out how to get her friend out of there, and what do they do about this guy. And so the whole thing is just this huge tension-filled story. It really grabs you, and the whole thing is so brutally violent. It's up there with like the last movie I recommended to you guys, The House of a Thousand Corpses. The violence is really, really graphic. I mean, especially at the beginning, where it just completely throws you off guard. It's relentless. I'm telling you, man, it's extremely graphic. This movie has some of the best visuals I've ever seen, most iconic, one of the most iconic, scenes I've ever seen. There's a scene with the chainsaw that is super cool. I think it's on one of the covers for this movie. But yeah, this movie has one of the best twists I've ever seen in a horror movie. It is so good. I loved it so much, and I think it brings so many layers to this movie. I mean, it's just, this movie made my jaw drop. And so that's why I recommend it to you guys. It is very graphic. So just as long as you know that going into it, you should be good. So yeah, High Tension, directed by Alexander Aja. Let me know what you think of High Tension when you see it. I really love this movie. I think it's a blast, and it's a really, really great movie, especially for horror movie fanatics. If you have any horror movie recommendations that you want to share with people, let me know down in the comments below. I think everyone will be really appreciative to watch more movies. So like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you at the movies.